Hi guys, this is Mama
And this is Z.
from Z and Mama. Welcome back to our channel. I hope you all are liking our videos and our content that we are creating for you. So today's video is about recipe. It's a recipe video and it is about masoor pulao, masoor keema pulao. It's my version or my recipe. And yeah, I hope you like the video. I hope you like the recipe. And if you do, please do
Like,
share
subscribe,
and please do subscribe to our channel.
and turn
Please.
on the bell notifications as well.
Yes.
And also comment down what you want us to do next.
Yes, and without any further ado, let's just jump into the video.
Let's go.
Hi guys, so yeah, welcome back to my kitchen and let's start with the recipe. The ingredients we need is these are two medium or you can say large onions. I have sliced them properly. Then we need 2.5 tomatoes, 2.5 medium tomatoes I have taken. Of course, this is mutton, minced mutton keema. This is 500 grams. Then we need black lentils or also known as kali masoor in Urdu. This I have taken 1 cup. Then of course these are 3 cups of rice. I have soaked them. I washed them and I soaked them. Then we need the dry spices. The dry spices we need 1 tablespoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and 1 tablespoon of coriander powder. And these are all mixed spices. Here I have 1 bay leaf that's cut into half. Then I have got javitri, I have peppercorns, I have long or cloves and nutmeg, small piece, cumin seeds, green cardamom, and 1 small piece of cinnamon stick. I hope it's clear. And then apart from this I have oil, then I have ghee, I have cut potatoes into small pieces. These are completely optional. If you want to add them you can, otherwise you can avoid this. There's no problem in that. Yeah, so these are the ingredients for the mince meat that we'll be making. For the dal, we will be adding 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, some salt, and I'm going to pressure cook it. So I'll just show you now how I do it. And as usual, I forgot a few ingredients. 1 tablespoon ginger garlic paste. I have boiled 3 eggs. These are hard boiled eggs. And then we'd be needing a pinch of a red food color for the pulao. So yeah, this is the dal. I have put it in the pressure cooker. Now I'm going to start the pressure cooker and I'm going to pressure cook the dal, the lentil. So yeah, the dal will be cooking now. We will give it around say 4 to 5 whistles in the pressure cooker. You can do it in a normal pot also. It depends on how you cook your dals. I prefer cooking it in my pressure cooker. So yeah, now we'll jump into the minced meat. So yeah, I have heated my pan, my kadhai. I'm going to add a tablespoon of ghee and a little bit of oil again. I like mixing oil into my butter and my ghee. Ghee and oil I do because then it doesn't make it too oily or too greasy, and ghee gives it a nice smell and taste. So yeah, I'm going to heat it up. And now I'm going to add the dry spices first. So you can add green chilies as well. As I have mentioned in my previous recipe as well, we don't eat very spicy food. We avoid spicy food. So I don't add green chili. My red chili powder itself is very spicy. Now I'm going to add my onions. All of them. So my onions had become nice, not very golden brown, but some were translucent, some were like very golden brown. And then I added the minced meat, the keema in it. And I'm going to fry the keema until it changes color, until it becomes nice white. And we usually do fry the minced meat in our desi food a little more than normal because to avoid the smell of the meat. So yeah. So now I'm going to add the ginger garlic paste. I'm going to stir it, fry it more. Minced meat loses a lot of water. It has a lot of water. It loses water when we are cooking. So don't be afraid, it will not burn. And keep frying it. And now I'm going to add all my dry spices all together. And I'm going to again fry it to eliminate all the smell of the dry spices and the minced meat. I'm going to add salt to taste. In this recipe, when I'm adding salt in my keema and my dal, it's going to be a little more than usual because this is going to be a pulao. So yeah, so that and there are going to be potatoes in my masoor pulao as well. So the potatoes have the tendency of absorbing the salt. So yeah, it's going to be a little more than usual than I do. So you can add it according to your taste as well. And now I'm adding these tomatoes. Now I have put the tomatoes in this. I mixed them nicely. Now I'm going to simmer my stove, my gas, complete simmer, and I'm going to cover it. I'm not adding any water in this. This does not need any water because the tomatoes and the minced meat will release water, so there will be no water right now in this. And I'm going to cover it and cook it till it becomes all nice and soft and tender. The minced meat becomes tender. So yeah, and I'm not adding any tenderizer. I'm not adding any papita or anything because mutton minced meat it usually becomes tender really easily, so it doesn't need any of those. Dal is still very watery, but it has become tender. It is soft now. It is ready to eat. So what I will do is that I will switch on the gas again and I will wait for all the extra water to evaporate. We want dry dal. We want dry lentil, dry black lentil. I'm adding all the potatoes now. I've still not added any water in the minced meat yet. It is enough. I don't want to add more water. I don't want to make it watery. I want a dry minced meat for my masoor pulao or keema pulao. I'm going to cover it again and cook it till the potatoes become soft and tender. I'm going to let this water boil. It is better to cover it so that it boils faster. Yeah. The water has boiled now and I'm going to add the soaked rice. Be very careful. This steam hurts more than the hot water. Now I have added the rice in the boiling water. At this stage I'm going to taste the salt. If it is less, I'm going to add more. It's a little less for pulao. So yeah, I'm going to add a little more. Don't worry, we are going to strain the rice, the water, so it's not going to be so much. And as you can see, I have changed my hijab. That's because I was wearing black and it was getting too hot and I was not being able to cook and shoot, so I had to change my hijab. So here it is. Now we are going to come back to our keema. We had added potatoes as I had showed you earlier. We'll check if the potatoes have become tender and soft. Not yet. Not yet. So we'll be cooking it more. We are not adding any water in keema. This is more than enough. We don't want runny keema, as I have mentioned before. So yeah. I believe the potatoes should have been cooked by now. So let me check. It's done. I'm going to switch off the gas. It's done now.
That looks good.
Yeah, it does. I have strained the rice and it's done now. Now I'll show you what to do next. I'm going to add some ghee in this.
Why do you need to add ghee again?
It gives a nice, roasted rice towards the end of the pulao. I really don't know what we call it in Urdu. There's a Farsi word also for it, which I don't think I'll be able to pronounce. So I better not say it and make a fool out of myself. I'm going to add a little rice in this. Half, maybe a little lesser than half.
Then what do you do with the rest of the rice?
I'll show you. This is basically, I'm layering, giving it layers. Then again some rice. The lentils. Okay, I'm going to spread the lentils like so. The rice. I am going to slice one onion and I'm going to make it golden brown for decorating the masoor pulao. So our onions are frying, and in the meantime I'm going to place these eggs here. This is completely optional, it's on you, but most of us who make or eat this pulao have eggs, boiled eggs, hard boiled eggs, and this is orange food color mixed in water. And I'm gonna.
That smells good. Oh, sorry.
This is how I'm going to add the onions. I'm not adding the extra oil because I'm avoiding a lot of oil, greasy food, oily food because of health reasons.
We stay healthy.
You can use ghee as well for frying your onions, and then put that ghee along with the onions on the rice. That will give it more flavor. But as I just mentioned, I am avoiding greasy food, oily food. So yeah, we're done. Now I'm going to close it. Start the gas.
Again. But why does it need to cook again if it's already cooked?
Now all the three things will cook again. It's going to be on complete simmer.
Yeah, but why?
Very low flame. And yeah. So I'm going to keep this like this for around 15-20 minutes, and then I'll show you how it has come out. So guys, it's been 20 minutes now and this is done. Looks nice, smells good. And with this I'm going to serve kachumbar or a salad. This is one onion sliced and one tomato sliced. And I'm going to add green chilies in this and a little salt, and I'm going to make dahi ka raita. With this I'm going to beat a little the yogurt or curd, and I'm going to add red chili powder, cumin powder and salt in it, and I'll show you how I'm going to serve it.
Hello, I'm back, and now I'm going to eat this. I've been waiting. Again, I've been waiting. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to do it right. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this is so good. You know what? I'm gonna finish the rest today only. That's how good it is. Okay guys, so if you want to be in heaven like me, then definitely try this recipe out. It's super duper good. As I said at the start, subscribe, like, share, and comment down below what you want us to do again, like more, like continue with. And also turn on the turn on the icon bell notifications. And yeah, I hope you like the video, and bye, peace out.